pequeña Havana de muchos años, donde se vende el cafecito colado, el café caliente, el café cubano.
Little Havana is Miami's most unique neighborhood, and for decades has been home to newly arrived families, including Jamaican and Jewish communities, but most recently, Cubans and Latin Americans. Its footprint has worldwide acclaim. Its culture, authenticity, unique architecture, rich foods, and thriving art community have made it unlike any other neighborhood in Miami.
Yo vivo en Brickell y vengo casualmente a la pequeña Havana a comer carnitas en la taquería Viva México porque me gusta su esencia y no sé, me gusta lo que hay aquí.
Aside from its rich foods and delicious cafecito, another one of Little Havana's many layers is its thriving art community.
Many of the more sophisticated creative types of artists are coming here now because they know that this is an area, people say cheap rent. Well, yeah, we're not making a whole lot of cash, but really, it's about the feel, it's about the vibe.
Sadly, the neighborhood's feel and vibe is being threatened. City officials are looking to upzone East Little Havana, considered by some as Miami's Ellis Island and the Cuban Plymouth Rock.
I moved to Little Havana because I really like the community, the people, the atmosphere, the multiculturalism. I'm really concerned about the upzoning because I feel like it has the potential to kind of destroy what Little Havana is. I think Little Havana is really special. You can build lots of new high-rises anywhere, but I don't think you can build another Little Havana.
The proposed upzoning will allow the commercialization of this neighborhood by almost doubling the size of its buildings, allowing mixed-use buildings beyond the main corridors into what is now a mainly residential area.
Every great city maintains a low-scale neighborhood. In New York, it's Greenwich Village. It doesn't look like the rest of the city, does it? The rest of the city is built up. They have the brains to keep these characteristic low-scale neighborhoods that actually have a brand, have world recognition. Little Havana has world recognition.
Little Havana's international recognition makes it the most highly visited neighborhood within the city of Miami, boasting 2.6 million tourists annually. Part of that draw is the neighborhood's unique architecture. That's why preservationists are urging to expand the neighborhood's historical designation. Miami Design Preservation League, the preservationists that made Miami Beach what it is today, are also taking the lead in trying to make Little Havana a historic district. They have surveyed more than 700 buildings in East Little Havana and have identified over 150 buildings of historical significance. They are pushing for further research and analysis.
My name is Laura Lavernia, and I'm the Executive Director of the Data Heritage Trust. We're the largest nonprofit organization in Miami, founded in 1972, and we are interested in supporting this movement and supporting Little Havana and seeing that it becomes designated because it is an important, extremely significant ethnic enclave, and it has been so for at least 40 years, if not from the 30s onward, from different ethnic groups that have moved here in successive waves, making this place interesting, layered, complex, and truly a part of our collective history.
Los edificios como este son como un símbolo, una historia de muchos años. Estos apartamentos han sido para personas mayores de bajos recursos y tenemos muchos recuerdos y muchas cosas bonitas de ellos.
I think this would be really unfortunate to lose something like this. This is clearly very early 20th century, 1910. It is beautifully sited on a corner. These are exceptional. And they are unfortunately currently outside of the areas being considered for the original designation. So we have to expand the area for designation. There is a wonderful contrast of different decades in the history of this area, and this is a very elegant one. It has amazing potential. Once again, the contrast with the 1960s little low-scale building is very entertaining, and the way it's situated on the corner is actually dramatic. It has great potential. It is indeed historic. It is contributing.
The looming gate toward high-rises is just one threat. Many residents and business owners are worried that the upzoning will gentrify the neighborhood and its cultural identity will be lost. In fact, many citizens are unaware of the proposed changes, as written notice was only provided in English, in a neighborhood that predominantly speaks Spanish.
No estoy de acuerdo con los cambios de zonificación por el motivo de que en la pequeña Habana somos una comunidad de inmigrantes que hemos llegado a este país a luchar por lo que realmente hemos obtenido hasta este momento. Y somos personas que venimos a trabajar
I mean, honestly, if I can't live in Little Havana, I don't want to live anywhere. I moved from Miami. I really honestly will, because I don't want to live in a place with urban sprawl. I don't want to live in a place where neighbors don't talk to each other.
Yo quiero que vengan los turismos, que venga el comercio, pero que no nos quiten la familiarización que tenemos aquí.
Lo que habla mucha gente aquí en el barrio, por ejemplo, es de dónde nos vamos a ir los pobres.
Sería muy doloroso para nosotros que cambiaran la estructura, ya que es una estructura familiar.
Upzoning Little Havana poses a considerable threat, as it can lead to a significant increase in rent. With a median household income of only $20,000 a year, many residents as well as business owners are concerned.
Los cambios de zonificación me van a afectar muchísimo porque aquí estoy establecido hace 4 años y lógicamente mi trabajo me queda cerca y el costo, lo que yo pago por la renta es bastante aceptable. A cuando me mueva aquí pues quizás sea un poco más caro. Esa es la afectación mayor que voy a tener, ¿ok?
Some residents and business owners are already feeling the effect, as upzoning speculation is already inflating property values.
La pregunta no es cómo nos va a afectar, la pregunta para mí es cómo nos está afectando actualmente sin que se haya avanzado siquiera oficialmente con los cambios de zonificación. Ya desde hace un par de años ya muchos dueños están dejando sus edificios en malos estados, las condiciones de vida en los edificios cada vez son peores, las rentas van subiendo, la basura, la negligencia que hay en las calles, las condiciones pésimas de los parques, la inseguridad, la desestabilidad, digamos, cada vez más difícil para la clase trabajadora.
For many neighborhood activists, the answer is not upzoning. The answer is increasing neighborhood service workers to maintain public areas clean, enforcing current building code, and increasing community outreach programs. The activists believe revitalization is promoting growth from within the community.
I just would like to see officials to make the neighborhood better for the people that live here, to preserve the community rather than pave it over with a new one.
Lo que nos beneficiaría sería en que arreglaran más la pequeña Habana, ponerle luz al parque, que de noche es una boca de lobo, limpiar las calles.
Yo creo que la ciudad tendría más que aprender de nosotros que simplemente pensar que somos elemento no deseado, ¿no? Dejar de referirnos como elemento no deseado. Se sabe, ¿no? Se sabe que así se refieren cuando hablan de los cambios de desarrollo, de que tienen que deshacerse de lo no deseado.
And yet, the question remains, is upzoning progress?
Muy cómodamente, de brazos cruzados, miran cómo se deshace nuestro barrio con estas propuestas de cambio de zonificación a nombre del desarrollo. Pero el desarrollo nada más de quienes, los políticos que nada ganan ni nada pierden, los developers.
But my question is like, progress for whom? How are you defining progress? You know, we have a very walkable neighborhood. We should be really supporting our small businesses. We should be enforcing code enforcement and addressing some of the conditions that are not the residents' fault. Sometimes you can put on these property owners who are neglecting their properties, yes. But to me, progress does not mean that suddenly you push out a huge number of people from this neighborhood, which they've called their home, which they're part of that soul, and that makes progress. That doesn't equate.
Upzoning is not progress for this historic neighborhood, which still remains affordable in one of the most expensive cities in the United States. Progress should be beneficial for the community, yet the people don't believe this proposal does that. It pushes them out while serving to increase profit for investors. Progress is preservation, and preservation is ultimately for the people.
It's really essential that we're allowed to keep the details of culture alive for our children and their children. This place still has that soul, and we really don't want to lose that soul.
Pensaban que iba a ser fácil, tal vez no está siendo tan fácil, ahora hay más bulla, más. Vamos a ver qué va a pasar.
If you're against upzoning in Little Havana, please visit the following URL and sign the petition. You can also find us on Facebook to get involved.
Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Timbero bueno, vamos a ver. No creas que porque canto traigo el corazón alegre. Ámame mucho, que así amo yo. cuando tomaste la firme decisión de irte. Vamos a ver cómo con lágrimas amadas de reproche me dijiste adiós. Tal vez una frase de amor te hubiera retenido, pero el orgullo me cerró los labios y todo acabó.